You are being lied to. And the lie isn't coming from the government, the economy, or the media. The lie is coming from inside your own head. There is a reason why you can read every self-help book, wake up at 5 a.m., and drink the green juice, yet still find yourself stuck in the exact same financial and emotional spot year after year. It feels like an invisible rubber band is around your waist. Every time you sprint forward, maybe you start a business or get into a new relationship, you make progress for a few weeks and then, snap. You are pulled right back to where you started. Most people call this bad luck or lack of discipline. They are wrong. That rubber band is a biological mechanism called a limiting belief. It is a silent script running in the background of your mind 24 hours a day, dictating exactly how much money you are allowed to make, how much love you are allowed to receive, and how successful you are allowed to be. In this video, we aren't talking about thinking positive. Positive thinking is useless if your internal hard drive is corrupted. Today, I am going to show you the neuroscience behind why you self-sabotage, and I will give you a specific, 4-step protocol to find this malware in your brain and delete it permanently. If you are ready to finally cut that rubber band, keep watching. To understand why you are stuck, we first have to understand the machinery operating under the hood of your mind. Imagine a thermostat in your home. Let's say it's set to 70 degrees. If the windows are open and it gets cold outside, the heater kicks on to bring it back up to 70. If it gets hot, the AC kicks on to cool it down. The thermostat's only job is to maintain the set point. Your mind works the same as that thermostat. Psychologists call this homeostasis. You have internal set points for money, relationships, and happiness. If you rise above one, your subconscious pulls you back to your comfort zone. You think you are failing. But biologically, your brain thinks it is succeeding. It is successfully keeping you in the safe zone defined by your limiting beliefs. You will never outperform your own self-image. You can work 80 hours a week, but if your identity is set to struggle, your brain will find a way to make sure you struggle. Where did these settings come from? Did you choose them? No. Between the ages of 0 and 7, your brain was in a specific brainwave state called Theta. This is a state of hypnosis. Children are essentially recording machines. You were observing your parents, your teachers, and society. And you were downloading their fears and limitations directly into your subconscious without a filter. Maybe you saw your parents fighting about money every night. Your 5-year-old brain recorded, "Money equals pain," or "Rich people are evil." Maybe a teacher told you to stop daydreaming and be realistic. You recorded, "I am not creative," or "I shouldn't dream big." These aren't facts. They are other people's opinions that you accepted as truth before you were old enough to question them. But here is the danger. Once a belief is installed, your brain creates a confirmation bias. It acts like a search engine that only looks for results that prove you are right. If you believe, "I am not good with people," your brain will hyper-focus on every awkward interaction you have while ignoring the 10 times you were charming. It deletes the evidence of your success to protect the validity of your belief. You are trapping yourself in a loop of your own making. To illustrate how powerful beliefs can be, consider a story you may know, but perhaps haven't fully understood. Before 1954, the world believed it was physically impossible for a human being to run a mile in under 4 minutes. Doctors said the human heart would explode. It was considered a biological limit of the species. Runners tried for decades and failed. Then came Roger Bannister. On May 6th, 1954, he didn't just train his body. He refused to accept the collective belief. He ran the mile in 3 minutes and 59 seconds. He did the impossible. But here's the crazy part. Less than 6 weeks later, another runner broke the 4-minute barrier. Within a year, dozens of runners did it. Today, high school students do it. Did the human species suddenly evolve genetically in 6 months? Did gravity change? No. The belief changed. Once the barrier in the mind was broken, The body followed. You are running your own 4-minute mile right now. There is a specific income, a specific weight, or a specific level of happiness that you think is impossible for you. It's not a physical limit. It's a mental barrier waiting to be shattered. So how do we break it? Most gurus will tell you to just stand in front of a mirror and say affirmations. I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. That doesn't work. Your subconscious mind is too smart for that. It knows when you are lying. You can't just paint over a cracked wall. You have to fix the foundation. We are going to use a process I call the Belief Demolition Protocol. It consists of 4 steps. Limiting beliefs hide in the dark. They sound like your own voice, which makes them hard to spot. They usually appear when you are under stress or facing a challenge. They sound like, I'm just not good at tech. I'm too old to start. All the good ones are taken. I can't afford that. Here is your assignment. For the next 24 hours, catch yourself every time you use the word because. I can't start a business because I don't have time. I can't get in shape because I have bad genetics. Whatever comes after the word because is usually your limiting belief. Write it down. We need to drag this monster out of the shadows and look it in the eye. Once you have written down a belief, let's say, I am not disciplined enough to be an entrepreneur, we move to step 2. Imagine your brain is a lawyer. For years, it has been building a case to prove this belief. It shows you memories of all the times you quit, all the times you failed. We need to fire that lawyer and hire a prosecutor. We are going to take this belief to court. Ask these 3 ruthless questions. 1. Is this 100% true? Is it a law of physics like gravity? The answer is almost always no. 2. Does believing this empower me or disable me? 3. What is the cost of holding on to this belief for 5 more years? Feel the weight of that last question. If you keep believing you aren't disciplined, what will your life look like in 5 years? Broke? Unfulfilled? Regretful? You need to link pain to the old belief. The brain runs away from pain. Make the old belief painful. Now that we have destabilized the old belief, we must install an upgrade. We don't just want a positive thought. We want a credible alternative. If you switch from I am a failure to I am a billionaire, your brain will reject it. Instead, use the latter technique. Move to the next believable step. Change I am not disciplined to I am becoming more disciplined every day. Change I can't make money to I am learning the skills to create value. Write this new belief down. This is your new code. But code is useless unless you run it. That leads us to the most important step. This is where the magic happens. Your brain has a filter called the Reticular Activating System, RAS. It filters out millions of data points to show you only what you focus on. Buy a red Tesla, and suddenly you see them everywhere. They were always there. But now your RAS is tuned to them. We need to tune your RAS to your new belief. You need to go on a scavenger hunt for evidence. If your new belief is, I am becoming disciplined, look for proof. Did you brush your teeth this morning? That is discipline. Did you show up to work on time? That is discipline. Did you watch this video to learn instead of scrolling TikTok? That is discipline. Write these wins down. Evidence 1. I woke up on time. Evidence 2. I drank water instead of soda. Evidence 3. I finished that email. Every time you write down a piece of evidence, you are physically reinforcing a new neural pathway in your brain. You are proving to your subconscious that the new identity is real. Over time, the old pathway of I'm lazy will wither away from lack of use, and the new highway of I am disciplined will become your default autopilot. This sounds simple, but do not mistake simple for easy. This is war. You are fighting against decades of programming. Tomorrow, something bad will happen. You will face a setback. The old voice will scream, "See, I told you." You are a failure. That is the critical moment. In that moment, you have a choice. You can agree with the old voice and slide back into comfort, or you can pause, take a deep breath and say, "No, that is the old me. I am currently building a new path." Transformation is not a lightning bolt. It is a construction project. You are breaking down an old house and building a skyscraper. It takes repetition. It takes conscious effort. But the reward is not just success. The reward is freedom. Freedom from the cage you built for yourself. Most people will watch this video, nod their heads, get a hit of dopamine, and then go back to their old lives. Do not be like most people. Information without execution is just entertainment. I want you to take action right now. Write down one step you will take today and commit to doing it. Here is my challenge to you. Identify one limiting belief that has been holding you back. Just one. Is it about money, your intelligence, your worthiness? I want you to kill it today. Go down to the comments section and type, "I am no longer insert old belief. I am insert new belief." For example, I am no longer afraid of failure. I am learning from every mistake. When you write it down publicly, you are making a commitment. You are signaling to your RAS that this is important. I will be reading the comments to support you. We have laid the foundation today. You now understand the science, and you have the protocol. But clearing the malware is just step one. Once the virus is gone, you need to install the high-performance software. In the next video, I'm going to share the daily habits of the top 1%. The specific routines that help you maintain this new mindset and turn it into tangible results. You have cleared the path. Now it's time to run. If you found value in this, hit the like button to help this message reach others who are stuck. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next lesson. Remember, your beliefs build your reality. Choose them wisely. I'll see you in the next video.